So yoga is about awakening spiritual consciousness. And so consciousness is associated with spirit and not with matter. Okay, so matter is like the body and all that the body is made out of, and even all that the senses can perceive. And so you use matter to realize spirit. That's what you do with yoga. And so, and that can go slower or faster depending on how you do it. And so one of the real clear portions of matter that you use is food. Okay, so food is substance, and you take that food in, and that food has to be turned into energy that helps you to realize spirit. Okay, and so the quality of the food that you take in, it really matters, because in a certain way food is a gross form of energy. It's bulky, and so it has to get the energy has to get extracted out of the food. So I'm going to read you this little excerpt from Guruji's book Yoga Mala that's talking about extracting energy from food. So it says, "It is believed that the food weed is transformed over a period of 32 days into a single drop of blood. After 32 drops of blood have been distilled, 32 days must pass for these drops in turn to become one drop of vitality. After 32 drops of vitality have been generated, and again 32 days have passed, one drop of amrita, bindu, called the nectar of immortality, is produced." Okay? So it's talking about these levels. So you have food, that gets reduced to vitality, that gets reduced to bindu, or this nectar. And the nectar is the real stuff. So Guruji says that with nectar, then your life is coming, consciousness is coming. And without the nectar, death is coming. And so for instance, the quality of food that you start with then makes a huge difference. So if you go to Burger King or McDonald's or something like this, you're starting with almost no vitality. You understand? And then so that it has to get, that almost bulky non-vitality is going to be taken in, and you're trying to extract that to get the vitality, then you're trying to extract from that to get the nectar. So it's super key that you eat well. If you start with more vitality, you're going to be able to extract more vitality. And then more of that nectar will be available to you. And like I said, that what's happening in yoga is to realize that you are spirit, and you use matter, you use the substance of phenomenon to realize that. And so that nectar that you've extracted from matter is key, and how much of that you can have available to you to do that is important.